Here we are, it's day 3 of the Winter World Championships, and man, we have a fun one for you today. It is the Snowboard Halfpipe event here at Cypress Mountain. All 20 competitors will try to perform tricks on the halfpipes for who can get the highest score. As a reminder, top 8 will advance to the finals.
This should be fun.
As a reminder, top 8 will make it to the finals. So top 8 scores here in this event. And we have a good slate of events coming up for you today. We have the skeleton event, we have figure skating, and we have ice hockey. The first round of the group stages starts today. So should be a fun one for us as Eggman is starting his routine. And world record for this one is 41.2 points held by Yoshi. Goal here is balance and height. That's the goal for scoring high in this event. And hitting your landings are critical if you're going to want to have a shot at breaking this world record or simply going to make it to the finals, as Eggman's going to finish his routine. And we'll see what that final score is going to be. Overall, should be a fun one for us today. And Eggman will celebrate a 36.620 score. So getting us kicked off today with a decent score. We'll see after the first couple of competitors where we're aiming for top 8.
Metal Sonic.
And Metal Sonic will be the one to go next. Next competitor after him will be Silver, so we're having a bunch of Team Sonic competitors go early in this one, and that could have a benefit, though, to Team Mario. They could have a better idea of where they want to score, how their positioning should be in terms of trying to make the finals. As Metal Sonic starts off pretty strong, getting decent height, getting some of these tricks in. We'll see how well he's going to score here. He's hitting his landings. That's vital if one wants to make the finals. As, wow, continuing to hit there, but I think he's going to fall just shy of where Eggman was. We'll see what that final score is going to be. I think he was just shy, though. And it will be a 34.34 points. So just shy of where Dr. Eggman was. Up next will be Silver, and we'll see how his routine goes.
Silver, I won't lose.
And Silver will get ready for his routine now. Already the third competitor of this event. And he's off and running. So Silver trying to get good height on his jumps. That's fit in a bunch of good tricks. And it's all about trying to fit in as many tricks as you can before you hit the half pipe again. Right there, Silver trying to... Okay, that's smart of him not to try to go for an extra trick, or else you don't land that and you miss out on a fair amount of points. As Silver, okay, hitting his landings, and that's really good. He's running out of half pipe though, left to go, as that's gonna end his routine right there. And we'll see what kind of score Silver is gonna end up with. Silver does a backflip off on a snowboard, and he's going to score a 35.12 points. So slightly better than Metal, but not as good as Eggman, who started off with a 36.62. As we'll get ready for the next competitor, Amy, coming up next here.
Amy,
Leave it to me.
And Amy will get started with this routine. And Amy gets a really good jump on that first one. Great amount of height, fits in a beautiful amount of tricks there before she lands. Remember, this is not about speed. This is about actually trying to go down the half pipe as slow as possible to fit in as many tricks as you can. And oh, nice takeoff there by Amy as well. So already fitting in a fair amount of jumps. And she's getting a ton of height right now. That's really good out of her. Oh, nice backflip there to land it. And running a little bit out of track here. We'll see if she can fit in another trick or two. Maybe. No, lands it well, and that will end it. And we'll see where she will... Where will she score? That's the question right now. And Amy will score a 39.65 points. So far, the best. Next competitor coming up will be Shadow, and Shadow's had a great Winter World Championship tournament thus far. I think he's only missed one finals in the individual events. But Amy nonetheless scores a 39.65 as we're on to the next competitor.
Shadow. I'll show you my ultimate power. Three, two, one.
And Shadow will get the go-ahead and go. And starts his tricks off there. We'll see what kind of performance he puts together. He's put together a phenomenal performance in terms of speed events, but let's see if his technical ability and skills could maybe will him into another final. Already has a world record, too, to his name, and nearly had one in the ski jumping event. But it was broken by Waluigi as, whoa, Shadow fits in another nice trick there. Still got plenty of track to go. We'll see where this is going to place him. Oh, nice landing there. Now he takes off again. Got great height there. And, oh, runs a little bit out of track, so not able to get that final landing, but does a breakdancing move there, and we'll see what his score will be. A 39.15 points, so a really good score out of it. Not as good as Amy's, but still a really decent score. Only just a little over 2 points off from that world record time, or world record score rather. Knuckles will be the next one up, and that's now 6 Team Sonic members in a row.
Knuckles, let's go.
Now we'll see what kind of performance Knuckles will put together here as he gets the lift off. Not as high, but we'll see if he can nail that last landing, because Shadow kind of ran out of track, and it kind of cost him. It cost him potentially a world record score there, because he was not able to get that final landing. But as we see now, Knuckles hitting his tricks. That's really good so far. Gets high up a little bit off the special there. Lands it. And he's getting phenomenal height so far. We'll see if he has enough track left to perform enough tricks to get a good score. He's well beyond 30 points right now. Enters that final landing and is able to hit it, but we'll see what his final score is. Curious what it is exactly. And it will be a 38.17 points. So just shy of where Shadow was by about a full point. Just a little under that. Next competitor up, finally got a Team Mario character in Luigi. We'll see how he performs here.
Luigi. All right.
And Luigi will get the go-ahead, and he's off and running. Luigi has had an interesting World Championship so far. He started it off nice with qualifying for think, yeah, qualified for 2 finals on day 1. That was in the alpine skiing downhill event where he's actually the number 2 seed going into that final against Shadow. So that'll be an interesting one when that one comes up. Luigi misses a landing there. That's going to cost him quite a few points. He missed another one. Jeez, that's now 2 missed landings in a row. That's going to cost him a lot. But as I was saying, Luigi's got a finals appearance already lined up for himself in the speed skating 500-meter event and the alpine skiing downhill event. And we'll see what Luigi's score will be. Those 2 missed landings are going to be pretty costly, as he scores a 32.87. So that puts him as the worst so far. Up next is Waluigi. We'll see how Waluigi does. He set the world record in the ski jumping individual large hill event. So we'll see how Waluigi handles himself here.
Waluigi time. 3, 2, 1, go.
And Waluigi is off and going. So interesting that he was able to set the record for... Oh, jeez. And okay, that's now a missed landing there. Tried to fit in an extra trick and proved to be a little bit too greedy there on that one. And oh, man, okay, now we have a couple of people being a little bit too greedy with these takeoffs and landings, as he's already more than halfway, and he barely crossed 20 points. But we'll see on these. This most likely will be his final one right here. Yep. And that will be his final one. We'll see what kind of score that is. It's probably not going to be pretty. And yep, Waluigi knows it. And that's a rough one. Yep, a 28.61 or 610, however you want to say it. I know I've been leaving out that third number because it seems to always be 0.
Bowser.
And Bowser now will get his opportunity here. And Bowser gets pretty good liftoff on his first jump. Let's see if he can land it here. Really good so far out of Bowser. Ooh, nice one there. He's continuing to land those, stick those landings, and that's worth a lot of points. Doesn't try to fit in an extra trick. Let's see if Bowser can. Okay, he fits in another good landing there. Let's see, he's crossed 30 points just now, so last one, hits it. Okay, we'll see what that final score is going to be as he nearly goes flying into the crowd. Man, I wonder how much those tickets are worth in the front row there. As Bowser puts his fist in the air, it's a 37.570. So a really decent score so far. We'll see if that's going to be enough to make finals. Next competitor up will be Wario, so finally we're getting some Team Mario competitors in the mix here right now.
Wario time. 3, 2, 1, go.
And Wario gets the go-ahead. We'll see what kind of performance he puts up here. Team Mario still kind of looking for that one to break through and put together a score kind of similar to what Amy has put up so far. As Wario, has been hitting his landings, but he's also getting massive amount of air right now. Ooh, nice job to fit that extra trick in there before sticking the landing. And another one. Oh man, oh man. Wario still going. Wario being a beast in this event so far. Let's see what another one landed. We'll see what that score is. That's going to be a really good score as he nearly goes flying into the stands or into the beyond the barrier. We'll see what that score is though. And it's a 40.220. So a really, really good score. That is the best thus far we have seen. Next competitor up will be Vector, and we'll see if he can put together a performance that somewhat rivals what Wario just did. That was incredible. Just a little under a point from world record.
Vector! Let's have some fun!
And now Vector will get the go-ahead. We'll see what kind of start he's going to get. He gets a really decent start with a nice bit of airtime there. And again, as I've mentioned a million times before in this event, it's about sticking the landings. That's a lot of points that, as you saw with Luigi and Waluigi, left a lot of points on the table. Oh, wow. Okay, continuing there. That's exactly what you need out of your performance. A great first half of the half pipe here for Vector. Keeps it going. Sticks another one. And he's getting massive amounts of air. And he hits that last one, and that finishes the event. And we'll see what kind of score he's going to get out of this. Very curious to see how it plays out. And it is a first, and not a first, but I just read it was the first. 39.95 is your score. So that is not first. That is currently third best of the competitors that have gone thus far. Next competitor up will be Tails. And Tails is a competitor this Winter World Championships should be considered very lucky. He snuck into the finals of the individual large hill event. So we'll see if he's got another way to sneak into these finals. He's also snuck into the finals of the speed skating 500-meter event. So he's got some chances to earn some medals here. Ooh, man, tried to sneak in an extra trick, and it is going to cost him dearly, a lot of points. So currently your number one seed right now is Wario, but we still got another 8 competitors to go, as Tails is in now the last quarter of the half pipe here. And okay, and yep, and with that, we'll see what his score is, but it looks like that mistimed landing is going to cost him a lot of points, and we'll see what that final score is here. A 36.03. So that could be good enough. We'll see how the other 8 competitors do. Mario is the next competitor up here. We'll see if Tails can sneak into another final, but we got another 8 to go, so.
Mario! It's a Mario time! 3, 2, 1, go!
And Mario begins his routine, so a couple of good, okay, hitting some tricks, and yep, didn't try to sneak in an extra one in there. We'll see if he does get greedy. He's getting some decent height here. That's actually really good to see. Oh man, again he misses another competitor missing another landing. Yep, that's gonna really cost him a lot of points there. And that's kind of been the difference between the competitors that are in the mix for finals and the ones that have virtually no chance at this point to make finals in this half-pipe event. As Mario clears it, we'll see what his final score is going to be. And it will be a 32.52. So puts him kind of in that range with Luigi, his brother. So next competitor coming up will be Peach. We'll see how she handles this one.
I'm ready.
And Peach is off and going. You know, it's going to be interesting to see the skiing equivalent to this, or not really equivalent, but has to do with tricks as well. The Moguls event. That should be a fun one. But it's not going to happen today. After this event, we go into the skeleton event, the prelims of that event. And then later on, it's figure skating and then ice hockey. So, should be an interesting one. Peach has been hitting her landings really well, actually. And right now, hits it, and we'll see what that score is. That could put her right on the cusp of making a final here. We'll see what it is, though. And it will be a 37.070 points. So puts her right in that mix with Bowser, and we'll see what the next competitor can do in Blaze. That's the next one up.
Blaze! I will not be stopped.
Blaze has had this kind of Winter World Championships where it's been close but no cigar. She has done well for herself in many of these events. Already off to a rough start. She misses her first landing. But in other events, she has been very close, and she misses another landing. So already missing the first two landings of her routine. We'll see what she can put together in this back half of the half pipe here. Still, okay, they played a little bit conservatively, not trying to sneak in an extra trick. We'll see if she can land it here. She does land it, but no points awarded for that one as she hit the end there. And we'll see what kind of score she rolls up here. 32.44 points. Next competitor coming up will be Sonic, so it'll be interesting to see how he performs in this event. So far right now, Wario leading the group thus far.
Sonic! Faster than the speed of sound!
And Sonic is ready to go for his routine here.
3, 2, 1, go! Come on!
So he's off to the start here. We'll see if could he get greedy and try to sneak in one too many tricks. That's kind of been the problem for a lot of these competitors, is he gets a ton of height there off the second jump. He fails to stick the landing. And here I am starting to sound like Omochow with in Sonic Riders. He fails to land correctly. I'm starting to sound like that in this event. However, after Sonic, there are 4 more competitors to go, and then we'll have another final set up. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. As he misses another one, and we'll see what this kind of score will be. I think the missed landings are going to cost him a position in the finals. But we'll see. It'll be a 31.450. So probably not, most likely not making the finals. Next competitor up will be Bowser Jr., who's not going last this time. I noticed that in the last couple of events, he was always the last one to go.
Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. ready to go.
2, 1, go.
And he's going to get started with his routine. So far, Wario's been the only one close to breaking Yoshi's 41.200 point record. And Wario was just under a point from that. So, as Bowser Jr. has been getting really good air. Wow, he's already crossed 20 points. And yeah, the amount of airtime he is getting is ridiculous. We'll see what kind of score this is going to earn him, but it's already a really good score. If he can stick this final landing, we'll see where it's going to place him. Oh, no! He missed it. He missed that last landing. And I think if he wasn't greedy, that might have actually put him out, broken the world record. He gets a 40.020. But that's currently second best. But I think he could have broken a world record if he landed correctly on that final jump. Next competitor up will be Yoshi. But man, oh man, Bowser Jr. so close to that world record.
Yoshi.
And now Yoshi will get his start.
3, 2, 1, go.
And I've talked about competitors that have barely missed finals. Yoshi has been sneaking into so many finals. I think he actually has probably just as many chances to earn medals as Shadow. He's kind of been Team Mario's version of Shadow in this competition, as he's okay, off to a decent start. He is the current world record holder, but we'll see if his performance here will get him into the finals. That's already great tricks he's pulling off and timing it just perfectly to hit the landings. Played a little conservatively there to not risk missing the landing points. Whoa, nice landing there to earn the points. And we'll see what kind of final score that is going to net him. We'll definitely see here. It's a 38.54 points. So a really decent score. I think that could maybe be enough to get him into the finals. We'll see with our last two competitors coming up, starting with Daisy. So we'll see what Daisy can do here, as this event already winding down. The preliminary round anyway.
Daisy.
Hi, I'm Daisy.
And Daisy will start her routine here.
1, go.
Gets good liftoff off the jump here. And now Daisy, whoa. Pulling off some tricks. We'll see if gets a good amount of airtime here. We'll see what she's if she can make all of her landings. And she's just about at the halfway point. She is kind of keeping pace with the world record score. We'll see how many more tricks she can pull up. She is getting massive amount of airtime here. And, whoa. I know you probably can barely hear me over Daisy yelling, but I'm sorry about that. Gets that final one in there. And is that going to be enough to break the record? We'll see. Oh my. And it will be enough to break the record. A 41.800. That is 0.600 better than the world record. And she shoots herself into the #1 seed thus far, but there's one more competitor to go. It's Donkey Kong. We'll see if we'll have a kind of a ski jumping type event where world record doesn't stand for very long. So Already taking a look here at Daisy. Whoa. This is such a great routine. What she was able to pull off here. And the amount of airtime she was able to get is honestly ridiculous. But certainly the next record will probably be at 42 points. But it's all about landing, and it's all about trying to fit your routines into the time you're in the air, and Daisy did a phenomenal job at that. And it shows. So, wonderful job out of Daisy there as we get ready for the next competitor, DK.
Donkey Kong!
And man, next week when finals start, it's going to be fun. But DK going to start his routine here. Daisy now holding the world record at 41.800 as DK fits in a really good amount of tricks and lands that perfectly there. As we'll see what he, I was going to say has up his sleeve, but DK doesn't really have sleeves, so. Oh, that was really good jump and really good amount of airtime he's going to get out of that before landing. That's a perfect landing himself. And oh, he's got a lot of points. Can he actually make it? Oh, could the record be in danger? Oh my, no, it's not gonna stand. We'll see what kind of score he gets. That's definitely good enough for finals, but we'll see where that positions him. 39.420. So a really good score out of that one. And man, oh man, the first event of day 3 is in the books. Great performance. Another world record falls, and here we are. So to kind of take a look at how everything panned out, here are your finalists right now. Your number 1 seed, obviously Daisy. Your 2nd seed, Wario. 3rd seed, Bowser Jr. 4th seed, Vector. 5th seed, Amy. 6th seed, Donkey Kong. 7th seed, Shadow. And sneaking in as your 8th and final seed, Yoshi. But a great performance by all of these guys. The order in which you see them, as a reminder, is the order in which they will go in the finals. But Knuckles and Bowser being the 2 that barely missed out. But that will do it for this first event of day 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next event. Take care.